Hey guys, new video tomorrow, but I'm going to make a quick video now just talking about the once and only special and the Zord situation, because, you know, I'm personally somebody that's just like, wow, this is an awesome anniversary thing we're getting, and it's just exciting to see the Zords, but obviously I've seen a lot of comments on Facebook that just want to know how this can be, and people preferring to not have them because they were destroyed, even though we just saw them in Beast Morphers. So I didn't really see an issue then, but now it's an issue. Okay, so in the trailer, we see Alpha is in the command center. So right there, we have Alpha and command center. Maybe Alpha did it. We don't know how yet, but Alpha could have had something to do with the Zords coming back. Command center, where did that come from? It's clearly a new command center. We know that it got blown up, well, twice, but we don't know that it came back after the turbo explosion. So it's in a different location. You know, Alpha wanted an ocean view, so he moved to, you know, a more scenic location on the ocean. So where did that come from? Maybe Alpha built that and new Zords. Maybe Billy did it. What's Billy been up to? We haven't seen Billy since ZEO. So, you know, maybe Billy has his own technology company and he built the command center and new Zords. I mean, I think that's a good enough explanation right there. Rita mentioned in the trailer that she was going to go back in time. Do we know when the Zord battle takes place? It could be when the Dinozords were still there. So in Mighty Morphin, Lord Zed supposedly destroyed the Dinozords. I never really understood how they were destroyed by going back to where they came from. I mean, that's where they lived in the lava. At least T-Rex did. Pterodactyl came out of a volcano, so I don't know how fire would hurt them either way. But anyway, Alpha was able to somehow take their remains and create the Thunderzords, which did get blown up. And then where did the Rangers go? They went to see Ninjor. So Ninjor restored their powers. He didn't give them the Dinozords back because you don't want to sell the Dinozords again. You want to sell new Zords. I mean, you want to create new Zords, right? So anyway, I don't know. Maybe what's Ninjor been doing all this time? Maybe Ninjor did something, right? In Operation Overdrive, we had Sentinel Knight and Hartford Robotics that specializes in Ranger technologies, weapons, creating Zords, and AI. And that was back in 2007. Maybe it's gotten even more advanced now. Who else made a T-Rex Dinozord? Time Force, which also has time-traveling capabilities. Who else made Zords? Lightspeed Rescue. We just had Beast Morphers. Didn't Grid Battleforce build the Zords? Somebody did. And didn't Grid Battleforce also meet up with Dr. K, who, I was going to say go on your, RPM? I mean, like, this could just keep going on and on. The Morphin Masters can seem to restore anything. In Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, the Astro Megazord was destroyed, and then it was back in Forever Red. And I think the line was fresh out the construction yards of KO-35, right? Meaning they rebuilt a Zord that had previously been destroyed. So, you know, we know that's also a possibility. Wasn't it Cam that created the Zords in Ninja Storm? Maybe Mystic Force waved a magic wand and brought the Zords back. What about Ninja Steel? Can the Nexus Prism help with restoring powers or Zords? I don't know, maybe. So maybe the dinosaurs came back thanks to Ninja Steel. In Power Rangers Dino Charge, didn't Shelby hatch a Zord? And didn't they hatch a bunch of Zords in Dino Thunder? Who made the Biozords? There's so many possible explanations for how the dinosaurs came back. I mean, ultimately, here's a 30-year reunion for Mighty Morphin. Like, that's incredible. For people that know, you know, their Power Rangers history, you know that the odds of this happening were against an anniversary special like this. The idea was probably that a lot of people were just going to be really happy to see the Zords in a Megazord battle in this special. I'm sure that there is an explanation, or that we could give it one that would be satisfying to everybody. I was going to bring up SPD, but that's still kind of in the future. But Adam and Aisha wearing SPA badges. I don't know. Maybe SPD is right? That's 2 years away, I think. Wasn't it 2025? I think I already mentioned the Morphin Masters. If I didn't, Morphin Masters have been restoring all sorts of things in Dino Fury, and we know they have those capabilities. Maybe they restored Zordon, and Zordon restored the Zords. Like, they're just... Didn't Billy make or help make the ZEO Zords? And then randomly the Rangers are creating Turbo Powers and Zords in the movie. So even, like, they're just... If you know your Ranger history, there are just so many things you can point to. You know, there was Super Mega Force, in which case there's a simple explanation for that. But, I mean, like, in recent seasons, there have just been so many times where just past Rangers that should be very gone have shown up and didn't really have explanations. Lately, they've been giving us better explanations. You know, now we've seen dimension hopping, time traveling. At this point, we just all accept that everything is connected. Anything could come back somehow or other. I don't know. I'm just personally really excited to see a Mighty Morphin reunion. And even though I personally liked the Power Rangers movie in 2017, this special feels aimed a lot more at fans than that movie did. I mean, this is the original costumes, the original, well, Robo Rita, but, you know, that is taking into consideration that Rita was, you know, no longer Rita. So now she's a robot. So I'm sure they'll have more of an explanation on that. I would say if you don't know what happens, tune in. I mean, that is something I see in fandoms a lot, where everyone has to know everything that happened before they see the show or the movie, but that's why you see it. It's storytelling. You watch it so you learn what happens. You're not supposed to know every single thing that happens, because then that ruins it. You watch it and then you learn as the show goes on, you know, where are these characters at this point in their life? How did this happen? Where did this come from? What is the plot? How do they get from here to here? That's, you know, that's why you read books, watch movies, watch television shows. You're not supposed to know every last detail. I mean, really, I think we should just watch the special and then find out what actually happens. There probably will be more things that we don't know. It is weird that Zordon's tube, even though it's cracked, is in the command center, right? Because it wasn't there when it was cracked. So why does Alpha have the Zordon tube back in the command center? Will Zordon come back? I don't know. We just don't know. I'm hoping that they didn't show us everything in the trailer. It's a 55-minute special. The trailer was like a minute or so long, so there's probably more things that we're going to learn when we actually tune in. Anyway, that's I guess mostly all I have to say. But ultimately, here's really unexpected, really good-looking special that has a ton of Easter eggs just in the trailer. All right, anyway, I'm going to end here. Thank you guys for watching. New video tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good night.